Oh, God. Son of a bitch. Jeez. For fuck's sake, y'all. You know, you ever heard the term, when it rains, it pours? Yeah. It's one of them times right now, man. When it rains, it frickin' pours. Where the hell did I put the valve stem cap? Where the hell? Son of a bitch, here it is. God, man, if it's not one thing, it's another. So yeah, I'm having to air up the damn Conti Motion, the rear. Oh man, God, it's ridiculous trying to do with gloves on. What am I doing? Look, I'm not even in my right mind anymore, man. Because you know what? It extends beyond this frickin' tire. I've been rolling with these Conti Motions since day one. When I bought the bike, it had Conti Motions on it, and they lasted me quite a while. Towards the end of the life of the tire, it got to where, well, it actually got a leak, and we patched it, and that fixed it, and it was all good and whatnot. You know, it still wore down. The wear time was, I guess, pretty exceptional for the price of the tire. A Conti Motion tire is really cheap, actually. I went with Conti Motion again, and this tire has actually been quite exceptional for all this time. I had this tire installed back when I still lived in Louisiana, and commuted on it regularly. You see the treads still look good. I mean, the channels are still deep. You can see, try and get an angle, I don't know if you can see or not with the super view, but there is a plane here. See the flat spot? Which is typical of a commuting tire. I went ahead and ordered the new Dunlop Road Smart 3. Now the Road Smart 3 just came out. This is a new tire for 2017. Dunlop claims basically that it's going to be the longest lasting touring tire ever made, due to their new compounds and this, that, and the other, and what have you. So I'm going to give it a shot. All of the reviews right now, none of them have anything to do with the tire wearing out. It's that new. So they have beautiful claims about this new tire. And I'm going to go ahead and run it and see what the hell's up, because, man, I commute. I'm about to turn 30,000 miles on that bike. You believe that shit? 30,000 miles. I bought it with 11 on the odometer. Not but 2.5 years ago, I think. Man, time flies. Sure does. Golly. Let me just sit down. Oh, son of a bitch. Let me just sit down for a minute. Y'all see the Dodge over there? It's a good looking truck, you know? Good looking truck, man. Yeah, so the Dodge. Oh, Dodge. Now, I'm a GM guy, so I'm going to go ahead and start being loyal to GM with my comments and such here. So, all in all, the truck's good. I say that after I spent just under $3,000 on a transmission rebuild.
Holy shit!
Let me explain. So, I experienced a situation where the transmission started going in limp mode. And what I mean by limp mode is it was doing launches from, I believe, third gear. So in other words, if you can imagine, you're having to give it like half throttle just to get the thing going, right? And once the turbo was spooled up, it was good to go. Off it goes. But you know, you can't tote 16,000 pounds of travel trailer from freaking third gear starting out, right? It's just not gonna work. Oh man, look, I'm trying to look at it from a positive perspective. It's like I was telling my wife, all said and done, this, you know, this is all coming out and money's being spent. I've still spent less than retail for the value of this truck, which I have no choice but to be good with. Okay, I'm still under retail. I got a good deal on the truck, still under retail. I went ahead and had these guys, I'm not even going to explain the whole freaking process because I don't want to look at it and you don't want to look at it for extended amounts of time on this vlog. So let me just cut to the chase here. At the end of the day, I was like, screw it, put in a hot trans. And what I mean by that is put in a higher stage transmission. Give me a kit, man. Just line it out, right? So what this guy did here in Terrell at Kenny Transmission and Auto Repair. They have great reviews on Google. They're very well known in the local area. They supposedly are the shit at what they do. The guy's name is Cecil. Cecil is their master transmission builder. And he built me a stage 2 transmission for this 3500. Fast forward to this morning. Are you ready? You ready for it? Because here it comes. I wasn't ready for it, but here it comes. I had a no start condition. Went out to the truck, went to crank it, turns over, nothing happens. Did plenty of research. Let me just do a long story short here. Did plenty of research. What it came down to is if your fan clutch is going out, it will create a no start condition if it's not receiving a 5-volt signal from the fan clutch. And the way that works is when there's no 5-volt signal from any component in the bus, for the computer bus that is, for the truck, it creates a no start condition. If you do not have ECM signal at all, and the way you tell that, you plug the scanner in trying to read codes, it can't link up to the truck. Okay, the gauges don't do anything when you turn the key to on. So when that kind of stuff occurs, you have no PCM signal. From what I've researched, the first thing you do on these Cummins trucks is you look at the cooling fan clutch. If any component inside that cooling fan clutch has failed, crawl underneath the truck, disconnect the fan clutch, and the truck will then receive PCM signal and it'll actually start. So I crawled underneath there, unplugged the damn fan clutch during my diagnosis, and I, you know what, the truck cranked right up, man. Sat there and ran with no cooling fan attached to it. And so that's how I know that the fan clutch assembly is bad. So I've already ordered one at a great price. It's on the way. I've already called Kenny's Transmission and Auto Repair. They have given me an excellent quote on an install because I don't have the specialty tool, and I'm not going to buy the damn specialty tool when it costs just as much as an hour's worth of labor, which is what they're going to charge me to install the fan clutch assembly. So I'm not justified in doing it myself. It is what it is. The numbers don't lie, folks. Recap. Almost $3,000 later with a stage 2 transmission that will tow more than the even engine can handle, so we should be good there. Fan clutch assembly is on the way. We'll be good there. And so yeah, there you have it. Finally, shit. Y'all come ride with me. Yeah, so I guess the bigger question that, of course, you guys would have for me is, how the hell do I feel about all this? Well, shit, it sucks, you know? It sucks. I spent money on a truck, and obviously it had certain components that were towards the end of its life. when I drove the truck home for 7 hours, it didn't give me a lick of trouble. It didn't have codes, nothing. No check engine light, nothing. It wasn't until the following week that the transmission went into limp mode. And, you know, me trying to diagnose what I can, of course, I'm a big fan of online forums. Ever since the days of ls1tech.com with my Camaro Z28, forums are excellent sources of information when it comes to troubleshooting vehicles. So, you know, I was able to quickly identify the situation with the transmission. End of the day, of course, I ended up having a full rebuild done. I mean, look, it's like shit, y'all. With anything that is high dollar, anything worth doing is worth doing right. And I was not gonna put in some janky ass factory rebuild when I had the option of spending just a little bit extra and putting in a advanced stage kit. So that's what I decided to do. And look, mechanically, like engine wise, the truck is legit. I mean, it's fine. It's not like it's sitting there with a knock in the diesel or anything like that, right? So I mean, mechanically speaking, I can't really complain. Yeah, so the fan clutch went out. Well, shit, man. No matter who owned the truck, right? It's not specific to me. Whoever was going to own this truck at the point that I am owning it now was going to have to put it in a new fan clutch. Again, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. All I can do is have it repaired and go from there, right? I mean, look, at this point, shit, I'm invested now. I've already had the hitch kit installed in the truck. You know, that was several $100s. I mean, the truck is done. It's complete. So something like this, a fan clutch, it's got to be replaced. We got to get her back up and going. I mean, yeah, coming from a GM guy, there's plenty I can bitch about, sure. But I knew what I was getting into when I chose to go with the Dodge rig. I focused on the motor and nothing else. And perhaps that was a fault, right? I didn't even consider the transmission. It's a bullshit Chrysler transmission. They have been known to fail at certain points, including with various pressure sensors. Those pressure sensors were replaced and it was still giving a little bit of a fit. So, you know, when I got that phone call, like I said earlier, I was just like, man, do what it takes. Make it a hot trans. Build it so I don't have to worry about it again. And he did. And I'll just go ahead and say that one of the prices I got quoted for the same type of upgrade job was the same amount that I paid, however, without a full oil change. So I still came out ahead. There's no denying it. But am I aggravated? Hell yeah, I'm aggravated, man. Yeah, I'm a little bit pissed off. Sure I am. I'm sitting here spending money. Literally, let me explain this. Literally, yesterday, I dropped that money on that transmission. I got the truck back from that shop yesterday. Drove it around for a couple of hours. And it was just running beautifully. You know, it's funny, I was having a conversation with the one of the shop mechanics at Kenny's, and I was like, hey, you know, he thinks it's hilarious, which I can appreciate. That kind of humor, right? He thinks it's hilarious. He's like, well, dadgum, son of a bitch, you just can't catch a break, can you? Well, yeah, I really can't. And he came pick me up yesterday to told me to the shop to pick up the truck after the transmission rebuild was finalized. And so on the way there, he's like, yeah, that sucks, you just bought that truck and had to drop this money on this and that. And I was like, yeah, hopefully the Cummins treats me better than the transmission has. And it's like, ha 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 ha, laughs all around, right? And I can't say that a fan clutch replacement has anything to do with the Cummins itself. So, with that being said, we're still good to go, man. The Cummins has not failed me in any way, shape, or form. If I could knock on wood right now, I certainly would. Oh, this is our turn. This is our turn. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I'm fucking up, y'all. We're coming to Cowboys Liquor. Damn. Can we find first gear? Maybe neutral? Can we? Where is it? Where is it? Oh God, half click up, y'all. Half click up. There it is. Oh shit. Yeah, so the Cummins is still good to go. It's just things attached to it, right? So, well, enough of all that, y'all. Here I am at Cowboys Liquor. I like giving them shout outs because they're good people. They're very nice individuals. They run a good business here, and this is where I like to spend my money when it comes to picking up whiskey. So we will be right back.
20 minutes later.
Again, guys, I'll say it again. Cowboys Liquor, Terrell, Texas. If y'all need a hookup on some booze, this is where you want to go. These guys are legit. Good guys. Well, so that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna head back to the park here and spend time with my family, spend time with the wife and the boys. So that's it, y'all. Shit, half click up here. Again, thanks for sticking with me, all my subscribers. You guys have been great, just staying with me. Gonna bring you guys more content, and I swear, I cannot make this shit up, y'all. Like, things just happen. You know, I've always joked about the fact that, you know, this is always great for motovlogging and stuff, you know, when you have stories to tell and everything, but things go bad for me, and like, I can't even make it up. This shit's all real, so y'all stick with me. Apparently, there's plenty of drama to come, so, you know, hey, I bought a Dodge, right? So there's got to be plenty of shit to laugh at, so here we go. Half cluck up here, y'all. Peace! I'm out. See ya!